Hello, and thank you for clicking on another one of my videos. I am Screen Scene Guru. This is a video going into a movie review on the film Below from 2002. So, let's go into the film. Starting off, this is a historical film taking place back in the 1940s, World War II setting. um, we are introduced to the crew of a submarine, and it is responding to a distress call, bringing in survivors of a attacked British, basically a medic ship. Um, and we get to see some familiar faces in this film, as well as we have Bruce Greenwood from he's been in television before, and also a few films. For those of you who have seen his work before, Bruce Greenwood actually carries this film, um, Below from 2002. You can find this film on Tubi, and also you can watch it on Paramount Plus. This was a David Twohy directed film, and seeing that we're now getting into the spooky season, I thought it was a nice pick, given that it was basically a haunted boat, haunted submarine film, um, and it stars as well as um, Bruce Greenwood. We've also have a British actress that goes by the name of Olivia Williams, who's been in television as well. We've seen her in a few things, as well as Zach Galifianakis, which was a very interesting, familiar face to see. Um, so going into the story, um, they're basically this American Navy ship that is aiding in this rescue of British survivors from a sunken ship. After they get the crew aboard, um, they are immediately pursued by a German U-boat and are forced to dive underwater to evade capture. Um, they have to uh, basically hide underwater like they did many ships back in the day during wartime, depending on if they had the weaponry to defend themselves or having to go on the run. This was very cool, historically accurate to see. Um, this project was released by Miramax, which I thought was really interesting to see. I have not seen a lot of Miramax produced films beside the Scream films from the Scream franchise, so that was really cool to see. Um, so yeah, the crew is slowly started to be gotten by ghosts throughout the ship. Um, to kind of let you know a bit of a backstory, the new captain, Bruce Greenwood, um, was actually a first officer before, and he was recently made captain of the Submarine, and he was made captain because of a decision made to basically, later on in the film, you find out that they bombed a British ambulance ship, and that thinking that it was a German U-boat, they were early and eager to get to the battle, and they bombed the wrong ship. And the captain wanted to basically rescue the survivors of the ship that they had accidentally bombed, but the crew said that if they'd taken on survivors, then the story would get around that the U.S. was bombing British ships. So they decided to kill the captain and cover it up, and basically the haunted spirits of those sailors lost at sea and the captain himself came back to haunt Bruce Greenwood, um, and eventually take down the sub. Um, I'm also remiss to also include another fellow actor who gave a really good performance out. I'm just pulling up his name right now, so give me a moment. Matthew Davis. Matthew Davis had a really great, outstanding role. He was kind of the hero of this film, if you could call him a. Yeah, I call him a hero with Olivia in there. You know that those two make it out alive, as well as a few other crewmen on the um, sub. But yeah, Matthew Davis gave a really good performance in this role. Probably one of his first early starting roles as just a common sailor for the Navy. But I had a lot of fun watching this movie. Below, check it out for those of you that are interested in watching Haunted Submarine. So yeah, David Toohey rocked this one. I gotta give a shout out, props to him, and props to everyone who worked on the film back in the day, 2002. This is a first time watch. So for all you Phil followers still checking out the video, thank you, and may I ask to like and subscribe, follow the channel for future content, future videos coming out on a later date. Thank you, and bye bye.